Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Leo, Pussycat Nation. We're going to ask, who's the next person coming towards you? There could be anything, really. I'm just keeping it open for spirit. It could be a new best friend. It could be, or maybe a new enemy. So I don't know. We'll have to see. It could be... it could be romantic, it could be work-related, it could be anything. So we're going to start with the Energy Oracle deck. We're going to get into the doggy to actually, no, I was just told switch it. We're going to switch it. It's the Pussycat. We're going to the Pussycat Tarot for Leo. We're going to ask, what is the personality of this person? What are their intentions towards you, Leo? What is this person's personal history with others? Why are they drawn towards you? What will you find interesting about them? And what is this person's situation or status right now? So let's have a look here for Leo. Is this next person coming towards you, Leo? All right, personality of the person. Okay, this is somebody who likes to get close with others. They like to have relationships that they feel safe in, and they want the other person to feel safe in that relationship with them so that they can share parts of themselves that, you know, are kind of like really special, but you don't get to share that with everybody. So that's the personality of this person. They could be someone too who likes to be very creative. They like to kind of create and nurture an intimate space between themselves and other people. This is someone who, this person could even be like very sensitive. They could be very sensitive to, they could be empathic, very empathic. Like outside energies could affect this person very easily. This is someone who really likes to be close with other people. They might be a little bit of a hugger. A toucher, like with this energy too. You know how some people just like to reach out and touch when they're talking to, like, they like to connect. This person likes to connect. Like if you, okay, I'm really getting a lot on this one. If you, like, let's say you bump into this person going for a walk somewhere, and if you already know them, if, you know, they're like, how are you doing? This person is not looking for you to just kind of like say, yeah, everything is good, I'm fine, thanks. No, they really want to know, like, are you okay? Is everything okay? Because if it's not, hey, I'm here. It seems like a nice person, but let's see. What are their intentions towards you? Oh, Leo, it's romantic. Romantic are their intentions towards you. Some type of new beginning. Now, it's a new beginning in love. I could say, like, I have a lot of friends that I love, so it could be something like that, but it could also be romantic. So there you go. This is a very touchy-feely kind of, yeah, that feels like, I feel like Leo is a touchy-feely. Yeah. But okay, their personal history with others. Woman holding a coin. Something to do with business. It could be maybe this person has employed people. Maybe this person runs a business. Maybe this person is known, their personal history with others. Maybe this person is known in some way through some type of a business or work that they do, or something to do with finances. Maybe this person manages finances. Oh, okay. This person could have a mother or someone, or a family member here who is known, I don't know, like known through some sort of work that they do or finances that they have. Why are they drawn to you? Ooh, you want it all. Want it all with Leo. Cornucopia. That's why they're drawn to you, right? This person's intentions here are, it's a new beginning in love. And this is kind of like a lovey-dovey sort of person. They want their good work in life to pay off. They want to fulfill wishes. They want to receive wishes. They want to experience that in the 3D. Well, I think you're pulling one out of the park here. You're hitting one out of the park. What will you find interesting about them? Wow, that's interesting. Their confidence. The third chakra. Well, okay, let's link that, because it's not just a confidence card, but it really talks about like our drive and our sense of our power. It's sort of like our powerhouse area, right? Like our emotions and our desires and how we fulfill that. And then this is kind of like our sensitive. This is the side of us that not everybody sees. So there's something there that maybe you don't see that part of them readily. The very kind of intimate, close, creative, delicate, spiritual side. Maybe you see this person like fulfilling certain desires. They have I want to say you probably see this person as having like a strong life force energy and very enthusiastic. What is this person's situation or status right now? Oh, well, they have some problems. Storm warning. Okay, this person right now, they're having some type of difficulty within themselves. Maybe that's connected to something outside of themselves that is going on. There's some type of chaos or something in their life that is kind of coming apart or falling apart. It's like the whole thing is upright. Okay, well, we're not going to do that. So, oh, no, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. No, sorry. I thought that was right. Appreciation and the Temple Path are the two underlying cards that you have here. So something to do with when maybe you meet this person or this person meets you at some sort of point here where your paths align. When someone here is kind of like choosing to be grateful for what they have, shifting out of a period of lack into like their purpose and their real destiny. Interesting, like coming out. I mean, this is the kind of energy where somebody would definitely probably be feeling kind of like lack in that. So I don't know, maybe that's what's going on. Maybe this is someone, you're not going to meet this person just yet. They've got storms in their life. They have some sort of storms in their life, but when that switches, they're fulfilling some type of destiny. Are you their destiny, Leo? Are you their destiny? I'm going to sneeze here. Now, again, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be somebody who could be the start of a brand new, beautiful friendship or something too, right? Okay, let's start pulling a bit of tarot on this. So the person's personality is the second chakra. Maybe too, like maybe this person does something artistic and they're like, when you look at what that is that they create, it really reflects a part of them. The Earth Kitten, the Page of Pentacles. The person's personality, very childlike, explorative, curious. I find that so fascinating because like this is what you find interesting about them. I'm really curious to get to that third chakra because the way they're coming across to me in this reading is somebody who is almost like a big child at heart, and they might even be really emotionally sensitive to things, like easily hurt. But like with this Earth Kitten, it's like, right, look at the curiosity. Curious, easy to make new friends, wanting to explore the possibilities that exist in life. The Fire King. Well, that's interesting. Well, there's that confidence part. The Three of Swords. And the Knight of Cups, the Sea Tom. This person hides a lot of injuries too. I think that's part of it here. This is what you find interesting, right? Is their third chakra, because I think the third chakra is used to hide some sort of more vulnerable space here. Their confidence is a front to hide a more vulnerable space here. Maybe their feelings, like romantic feelings that they have, some type of heartbreaks that they've been through. So their intentions towards you. It's the Door to Romance card. The Five of Earth. The outside, looking in. The Six of Cups. The Seven of Wands, fire. Oh, and this, the Queen of Cups. Okay, I'm kind of wondering if there's something that has gone on between, if it's not between you and this person. Okay, this Five of Earth card is like a lack, right? Like, and you see all this abundance. Look at this cat living this life in this warm space, and they probably have all the food they can eat, and they're got a big roof over their head. They're not feeling any of these cold elements and this harshness in the world, right? Why are they drawn to you? Cornucopia. There's a possibility here that this person is feeling some type of lack in their life. And you feel abundant? You feel abundant. Sorry, I'm just sitting with the cards under that, with the Six of Cups and the Seven of Wands. This is almost like keeping... I feel, as this person felt shut out by you. I feel like this person feels shut out by you. Okay. Because that also brings like an interesting energy here, that this King of Fire, maybe this is associated with you. I mean, the King of Wands is your card. Associated with you, because then that's a heartbreak, but wanting to be kind of playful here with their heart. I'm kind of wondering here if there's something that's gone on where this person has felt some kind of heartbreak by you or through you, felt shut out, and I don't know, maybe if there's any type of history, like if this is someone from your past in some way here, this person, either they associate you, it's just almost like with this feeling of warmth. Now, I don't know, like maybe some of you were dealing with someone who is, I don't know, they need a place to stay. Be careful with that one. They need a place to stay, and yeah, I don't know. That's a possibility. But there's feelings here. That's the thing. This isn't, it's not really coming across as a monetary thing, because there's feelings here. There's a lot of cup energy. It could be, here's the other thing. This could be someone who's on a bit of a rebound, maybe. Someone who's on a bit of a rebound energy. Right? And they're feeling some type of lack and out in the cold. They're feeling unconnected. And right, what is this person? This person really likes to have close relationships with other people. That's who they are here. I'm not saying that this person necessarily likes to have like a ton of relationships with a lot of different people, but when they are in a relationship with someone, even if it's a friend or whatever that is, they want there to be a closeness there, like where you can feel vulnerable. The Five of Pentacles is feeling vulnerable, but it's not in a shared space. It's not feeling like, you know, I'm going to be honest. I feel like this person wants to share something emotionally with you here. And maybe it's even just kind of like a cold, cruel world with the Five of Pentacles, right? And there's some sort of warmth and radiance about you that draws this person to you. Okay, so their personal history with others. Woman holding a coin. Woman holding the Sky Queen. That's the Queen of Swords. The Empress. The Page of Cups. The Sea Kitten. And the Eight of Wands. This person's personal history with has something to do with a woman here, big time. All right, you've got two feminine energies, the Queen of Swords and the Empress. I feel like this person was in some type of a relationship before. Or this is someone significant. Again, I'm not going to pull clarifiers till every little pile has cards from here yet. But they may have been through an experience with someone here that has to do with finances, or it could be something to do with a past partner. Something moved quickly. Something changed quickly. I don't know what it changed into. There could have even been some sort of need to actually move here. This person may have had some type of a business opportunity offered to them. Or, okay, now, if this is a masculine energy, or when I say masculine, like if it's something romantic, even if it's a woman who dates other women, or if it was a man who was who's interested in women, there's something here to me about a masculine energy maybe being connected to a feminine energy because this person has some type of status, wealth, and abundance. Right? Like this area is not really coming up with a lot of big feelings. It's just the sea kitten. Right? But it's interesting because they have the Knight of Cups and they have the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups with this energy kind of directed towards you. I don't know. This feels like to me it could have been someone that was in a relationship. It was associated with some type of wealth or status. But there's not a lot of emotions there. Or they had a partner that was like that. So why they're drawn to you? Cornucopia. That's too many cards. Good work paying off. Wishes fulfilled. All right, all right. It's like going to be this pile of cards. Okay, the Three of Cups, the floating kitten or cat, which is the Hangman, the Sun, the Three of Earth, and the Five of Cups. I don't know. I feel like this person knows you from the past. There's something going on here where it seems like this, but I don't know. There's something that you've good work paying off. I don't know. What did you accomplish? Is there something here that you've accomplished? I can't lie. It honestly feels like to me that this person feels somehow shut out by you. I know. Like, I know some of you are going to be like, Cindy, there's a reason I shut this person out. I'm sure there is. I can't, like, because I'm not seeing anything from this person that is coming through as, I don't know, like, because I'm not going to lie, right? Like, some of these cards can indicate that this person could be like a gold digger, but they're not showing up in the areas of their personality or their intentions towards you. So I don't know what to say. Like, I'm not getting that. But there's something about feeling shut out by you. I don't know. I feel like this person feels like you're enjoying life without them. Right? Like there's this like, look at how sunny and warm it is, and I'm out here. I'm out here. Yo. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this person thought there's a possibility here, like, because of the Hanged Man sitting with the Sun and the Three of Earth. Is there something here we could build? Is there something that we could create together? You know, with this type of energy, but with the Five of Cups, that didn't. No, right? Like that's the feeling of disappointment that I feel like is here in this energy between you and this person. I don't know. I feel like in this situation, like that it looks like things are good for you and things are not for this person. Okay, now that's interesting. Maybe this person I really do feel like there's got to be something here about this third chakra that is a self-defense mechanism to protect something. Like to protect vulnerability, which is funny though, because this person is a very vulnerable kind of person. Oh my goodness, this is a bit of an enigma. Okay, what you will find interesting about them is the third chakra, their emotions and their desires and their life force. The devil, the demon. Oh, this is okay. Wow, the Tower. Holy crap, the Ace of Fire. And the Two of Fire. Man. Well, there's definitely something about this person that I would say is not a pushover. And B, oh, maybe it's whatever. What is this Storm? This is the Storm. I find interesting about them. Is there, I'm going to say there's something here about this person is a bit of a fighter. I wonder, it's almost like this person can kind of harness their darker side here. Do what with it, I'm not sure. It doesn't feel nefarious, but no, I'm going to clarify that. There's an intensity. This person has an intensity. And they look like they can be pretty confident about that intensity. I don't, maybe this person keeps coming around at you or something, like, because there's almost, right, like, I'm getting the impression that you are not, I feel like this person knows you. In this reading, I feel like that, right? Because I say next person coming, I don't say like a new person. I didn't put that in that. I didn't word it that way. And this next person coming towards you, I feel like this person knows you. I feel like you know this person. And their intentions are romantic. This person's intentions towards you are romantic. And I really do kind of feel like it really has a lot to do with feelings. There's, you know, the Five of Pentacles is a card that could indicate, is this a financial thing? But because all the other cards don't seem to show that, there's emotional disappointment here. Like, that's the thing. I wonder if this person is like a bad meal. Like, they bring heartburn when you least expect it. I don't know. Like, there's something. I don't understand what this is in a minute. Okay, the Storm. What is this person's status or situation right now? Is the Storm. The Two, wow, interesting. The Two of Sky. Do you see how the cat is trying to check out the direction of the wind? Which way is the wind blowing? Following their intuition. This person needs to trust their intuition. They could be having difficulty with that. The Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Sky, and the Nine of Fire. Oh, hi, Larry. That was you? That's Larry. There's Larry. Oh, you're cold. You were outside, huh? Yes, it's still cold here. We try to run out when we can. 20 or 30 minutes every once in a while where it warms up. But not on the cards. I know. I guess Leo can appreciate it. That, yes, Larry needs to be the center of attention. Larry? Larry. Oh, dear Larry. Are you lovely, Larry? You're a lovely boy. Are you a lovely boy? I think he really likes it. He really loves to be loved, doesn't he? Oh. Would you love to be loved? Maybe it's a cat. Maybe it's a cat coming towards you. And this cat's like, it sure looks warm in your home. I want to be loved. But I do say person. Well, Larry's a person. We've talked about it, haven't we, Larry? Yes. He's like, I was a person once. Now I'm just this cat. I'm trying to tell you shit and you're not listening to me. Okay, this person is having difficulty with their intuition. Around what? I'm not sure. Some sort of a new beginning here for them. They're not really seeing it. There's something they're not seeing. Oh, gosh. I don't know. I kind of wonder if this is someone who is supposed to kind of be going in a certain direction here in their life. And maybe they're not getting the message with you. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to ask. You know what I'm going to ask? How does Leo feel about this person? I haven't asked this all week. How does Leo feel about this person that is in this reading, next person coming towards them? How does Leo feel about this person? Oh, no, I think you have feelings for this person. Either you have feelings for this person or you associate this person as having feelings for you. That's funny. Blossoming abundance, patience. Patience. Things will grow. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. Well, I think you like this person. Because this person is kind of like not sure about where maybe where their future is going, or, and it seems like that's something that's been going on for a while. Man holding a cart. Did I just say man holding a cart? That's interesting. Man pushing a cart. That reminds me of something I just saw today. I left the grocery store. Like, you know how like people that are homeless will often have a cart, and it is it's a good tool because it's got wheels and it'll hold a bunch of stuff to hold their things. And I know more and more people are dealing with that situation. And I saw something. I was sitting at the lights waiting to come out of the little plazas that the grocery store was in, and there's the post or whatever on a little cement island. Behind the post, far away from where if people were just walking on the sidewalk and crossing, like actually it's quite a distance away. I was sitting there waiting for the light change, and I looked, and there was a Ziploc bag. It had a bottle of water in it. It had a carton of toothpaste, a new toothbrush, and a couple of granola bars. And I thought, that's interesting. But then it dawned on me how a lot of times you'll see people who are in some type of poverty or experiencing homelessness, and they'll often stand at those places looking for something, right? Because it's an opportunity, because people stop. And I thought to myself, what a profound thing to leave for someone, to think of those, right? Thirst, clean water, access to clean water if you're kind of living on the street, and to be able to keep your teeth clean and healthy, and to have some food like so a high protein bar or something like that. And somebody left it there, and I've never seen someone standing there, but you know, I'm often there like 8 o'clock in the morning, so it wouldn't be the best time for someone to stand there anyways, because it's not going to be a lot of people coming out. So there could be someone who stands there at times. That's kind of their spot, and probably doing it at busier times, and somebody left that for them, and it really touched my heart. I thought, that's a really considerate gift, and just to think of the value for the person who is going. Anyways, I saw that today. I don't know why I said that, like man holding a cart, and maybe, but the Hermit came out. How you feel about this person? I think there's some type of could this be a family member of yours who's experiencing some type of homelessness? Because there could be things going on here that I'm not picking up in the reading, right? That, there's a reason for this, or you've tried, or I don't know what it is, but, because that's somebody who's kind of like isolated. They spend a lot of time on their own. And man holding a cart. The Sea Kitten. The Seven of Cups. And the Two of Cups. I'm kind of wondering if this is somebody here who, And the ways that this person maybe wants some type of love or connection with you, that is it possible that they want that in a way that makes them feel comfortable, but somehow, I don't know, it may not make you feel comfortable, or it may not be appropriate. Okay, so I'm getting, yeah, it may not be appropriate. It may not be appropriate. Like, let's say this is a brother. Let's say, like, right, like, let's take it off the romantic end here. Let's say, because this could be like, it's a man and it has to do with like family or love, or you might know this person through, like, you know, could be even a sister, but how do you associate because you both came from the same father or something like that, right? Like some type of family connection. If this is like let's say a brother, and maybe this brother has had issues with addiction at some point. I mean, it's not showing up here, but let's just put it out there. Or there's been some sort of mental health issue and this person has not been able to get the resources, because let's just all admit, like, for the most part, kind of like around most places in the world here, mental health is not something that is really put on the top of the board for helping people out. And right, like, if this person has been in your home and you've tried to give them space, it's like, but they're maybe not taking certain actions to help themselves, or maybe they and so what it does is it makes them perhaps, oh, because you had the demon card, it might perhaps make them wanting to kind of create something codependent. I think that's the word that I've been trying to pull out there to explain that. Is taking me back. I was off for a couple of days, so I'm out of my groove. Make them kind of codependent. And you're like, this codependency isn't good. Yeah, I understand you need some warmth and you need some time here, but we need to take some steps to, you know, because I don't know, this and if you're dealing with someone, it's like, you know what, you need to just trust yourself. You need to just go out there and join that group, or go and do that. Like, but it's like that there's a storm here within themselves, and they can't see the new beginning, or they can't see how to start a new beginning. And this is something that's gone on for a long time. With the 9 of Wands, maybe this person feels isolated. Maybe this person at the end of the day kind of wants to be isolated, but this doesn't feel at all like, let's say, like an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. It does not have that feeling. It doesn't have that feeling. But there's some type of emotional connection here between you and this person. This person, it does look like to me, has a lot of strong feelings for you. Okay, I want to clarify, what's this demon cat? What you find interesting about them. I want to say there's probably some sort of capacity here to I don't know, fight with demons. Maybe this person has a lot of internal demons. The 10 of Earth. It really, with the Hermit energy of, like, I feel with this person, there's something about this. What would this, okay, this person might even choose some type of isolation. And so, I don't know. I mean, you could even say, like, you've made your bed. I can't be the place that you come to for warmth. I'm not sure. This person's got a lot of gusto. They're not afraid to stand up to things that seem a hell of a lot bigger than them. But when they do it, depending on what it is that they do it with, you know, they may find themselves in situations where they are in lack, or they don't have a home, or they don't have a job. You know, it also kind of gives me this energy of often, like, I find it very admirable, people who, you know, at times they're just like done with society, and they do they get that log cabin and they live far away, and And they're living on their own terms. Like there's something about that with this person. Like living on their own terms is a thing that you find interesting about them. And there are things that kind of get destroyed in that process. One of the things I find interesting though is like, right, when the energy of the demon, like the devil, a lot of people will have a job that they'll go to and they'll do. And there are aspects of themselves that they do sacrifice in that. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, well, at some point I'll be able to retire. Or at some point I'll be able to pay off my house. Or at some, like, there's a sacrifice there where, right? Because when I think of the person that goes and lives in the woods on their own, there's a point where they're not going to be able to do that. It just becomes physically impossible to chop your own wood. Most people develop some form of arthritis to whatever degree at some point. You're not, I don't know. It's just like, maybe this person is getting to some sort of stage here where they're starting to feel what certain comforts might be or have been. I don't know if they've persevered in something. That I'm picking up more like intuitively. So, okay, what's the Tower? The Ace of Sky. Wow, they have the Ace of Sky and the Ace of Fire. Oh, I think this person can be very destructive, but not destructive with, like, lies or anything. Like, the truth can be earth-shattering sort of thing here. Their confidence about, oh yeah, no, this is going to happen. I'm not going to do that. Or the Ace of Wands. Wow, the Ten of Fire and the Sea King. That's interesting. The Ten of Wands and Sea King. This person can be intense. It can be so intense, my God. You know what? I don't think you see half of what this person's emotional state is. You may not even see, like, this person loves you a lot. I will say that. This person loves you a lot. I think a big part of what you find interesting or what you see in them is some type of intensity. Maybe even some sort of destructive force. The Two of Fire. The Eight of Pentacles. The Strength card. And the Nine of Sky. Oh my God. Boy. The Nine of Sky. See, this is like the Nine of Swords. All these nightmare energies. German Shepherd. Don't get me going on about German Shepherds right now. If you have one, I hope you're a good pet owner and you've trained it properly. Oh, this person is this person anxious about work? The other thing I'm wondering. Is this person not working because they could? Maybe this person is not working because of a mental health issue. You know, this is giving me a little bit, it reminds me a little bit of an energy, was it last year? A reading that I did for you. It kind of seemed like it was you, but it didn't have to be. And I think through the comments, like most of you, it wasn't. But it was. I was really worried about somebody's mental health. Like this person has gone through some type of mental health. And maybe, I don't know, this person has wrestled with some type of demons here. I'm wondering for some of you if it's like a brother or an uncle or maybe even a father or I don't know, who has had some problems. This person has, I mean, they are coming across, they have a lot of love. They have a lot of love for you. You find them interesting, not in the aspect of love, though. It's sort of like the fiery parts of them. The Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Their history with others. I wonder, I'm really getting the impression, I feel like this person has left a relationship or a partnership or a business or something. And that's part of their past history. Wow. It's a very interesting reading, Leo. I'm gonna go do the extended. In the extended, I'm gonna ask, how do your destinies connect? What will they bring into your life? What will concern you about this person? What will please you about this person? If you'd like to follow me to the extended, there are two options below in the description. The first option is the YouTube membership. You can get access to all of the extendeds. Choose tier 2, all extended videos. If you're like, I can't do the commitment, Cindy, I can't do the commitment right now, you could do the one-time purchase on the Gumroad app below that. Thank you so much, pussycats. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.